Hello everyone, hope you can hear me and see me well. Hi, I'm Yukta Kishore. I'm a breath coach and I welcome you in this today's year 2023, our last Health Talks with Expert. What a wonderful year 2020, last of the 2022, and yes, from January onwards we'll be having 2023. Great, hope you all can hear me. All good? Okay, great everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Kasturi Venkata. I welcome you all in today's Health Talks with Expert. Gratitude, everyone, today. And I'm truly happy and grateful that you have joined today. Being the last day of this year 2022, you have taken out time to be here to be the part of our Health Talks with Experts. Immense gratitude to all of you. Let me just tell you how this Health Talks have started. So it was May 2020, more than 2.5 years back, when the COVID has just started and people were really struggling with a lot of their health, physical, mental, and emotional issues. At that time, I came across to some people where I found that I may not have the sufficient knowledge to help them. And that is the reason I created this platform where I bring people from health and wellness industry, the experts, to share their knowledge and wisdom and help people to grow in their life by taking action. And I'm truly honored and proud to have today our renowned panelist, Abhishek Shreevastav. He's a very good friend of ours, and truly happy to have him. An expert in relationship, Abhishek Shreevastav is a whole-time director with Rising and Coming, a firm committed to increasing the performance and productivity of individuals and organizations through innovation, development, and the development of experiential technology for the people. So he was born, of course, in the ordinary middle class family in UP, youngest of the siblings, five siblings. But he wants to grow through many personal and professional hardships that he faced in his life. And that is how he transformed himself, and he thought that time to give back to the society, and he became a very renowned a relationship coach. He's a specialist in the field of neuro-linguistic psychology. He's a certified practitioner, master practitioner, and trainer of NLP. So that is really awesome. Till you know what NLP is, actually, guys, let me tell you this one thing. Till you know what NLP is, uh, you will. I feel that there's a vacuum, because this is something that I am also learning nowadays, and I am in awe how beautiful this whole NLP practice is and how powerful it is, by the way. So, and that too, he has done from USA, National Federation of Neuro-Linguistic Programming of USA. And he has received personal training from Dr. William Horton, a world famous authority in the field of NLP, guys. So yeah, he has experience of 18 years in the training and development industry and has conducted more than 500 workshops for various government institutes, as well as a lot of IT companies. And he still works with middle and senior level management in group coaching format, and supports learning by providing one-on-one hand holding support also. And his topic is very wide, ranging from relationship to HR. And some of the clients that I would like to certainly mention here is none other than Indian Railways, IFCO, BPCL, CAJ, and many more. So I'm really happy to bring him here, a renowned coach. So can everyone please welcome him here? Can we have a very warm welcome for Abhishek? Can you all just message here, welcome? Then I will certainly bring him on screen. Come on, everyone. Great. So welcome, Abhishek. I welcome you here in today's Health Talks with Experts. Truly honored to have you. in today's Health Talks with Expert. So today's topic is how to build new habits to bring love back to your relationship in this hectic, busy lifestyle, as we are entering in year 2023. So all the people first, as the format is, first let us hear out Abhishek what he has to share with us, with all of us. I'm too very excited because this is the first time I have brought any person from relationship, and we have done a quick poll in our community also, and people have shown interest to know more about relationship, how they can have a better relationship. And then I thought, okay, this is something that my community needs, and people are looking for this, and that is how I end up connecting with Abhishek. And I know he's one master because I personally have also attended his some of the sessions that he has taken for our another community of which he is a member of, TTT community. And and I have worked with him also in some of the session, and he's one brilliant person, very humble, very gentle, and always you will find him smiling. Always you will find him smiling also. Yeah, so I'm truly honored, Abhishek, to have you. Let's begin. So the stage is all yours. Go ahead, and we will have
Thank
Q&A
you.
also, everyone. We will have Q&A also, so keep your questions also ready. And of course we'll have breathing practice also, the way we have been doing. Yeah, so I take your leave, and the stage is all yours, Abhishek. Go ahead. Yeah.
So thank you, Yukti, for such an awesome introduction. All my gratitudes and all my love to you and your community. Let me first express my infinite gratitude to all of you being here. And you will find that what she has said, I'm not even a drop of it, what she has said, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Yukti. Thank you for all your introduction. And I'm really honored that you people are here on 31st of this year, end of this year, to listen to that. I'm really thankful and gratitude from the bottom of my heart from being in this place, right? Okay, so before I begin, I'll request all of you, if possible, to open your cameras, right? If it's possible for you, open your cameras, or if you're
Come
driving
on,
or
everyone. Yes, open your cameras, everyone.
yeah, if it's just possible for you. So, hi, Dr. Kasturi, hi, Nitya, hi, Manish, hi, Shashi, hi, Venkata, hi, Asha, hi, Varsha, hi, Sujata, and all the members. So, thank you so much for being here. Before I begin, I'll ask you few questions, right? Okay. Is this all right with you? Is this all right with you? It's all
It's
right. Okay. Say raise your hands. Okay, I am all right. Right. So, how many of you think that your day is made on the day when you have awesome relationship at home? How many of you feel like that? If the relationship went good, you feel good throughout the day. How many of you feel like that? Yeah, good, good, Ditya, good, Ditya. Yeah. And how many of you feel that this particular thing sets the mood for everything that goes on a day? How many of you feel like this? If there's something goes out of a relationship front, then you feel sulk. Yes, yes, Shashi, I can see you. Thank you. Thank you. So before I go ahead, let me tell you what brought me into this is that I have worked for a number of years on helping many organizations and training and individuals. But when it comes to working with people one on one and making a huge impact, I realize that it is the individual life that has to be touched upon. How many of you realize that when you go to office, our office life is not exactly who we are. We are much more than what you do at work. How many of you realize? If you realize, raise your hands. Yes, we are much more than that. And the place where we can go and make an impact is at the home and who we are as a person and how we connect with one another. That is vital to our lives, right? So therefore, I made it my mission not only to help people in the office cultures, but also to make a deep impact on the relationships that we have at home. How many of you realize that ultimately you retire from your work and whatever you do, you go back to your permanent office, which is called home, right? And if that is in place, then your life is set. You will be happy. You will be happy. And relationships are one of the main sources of being peaceful, fulfilled, and happy in life. How many of you realize that? That if you have awesome relationship, you know that your relationships are awesome and you have worked on it, then you have nothing to worry about. Perhaps life will be set. How many of you realize that? Right. Thank you. So in this talk today, I'll just make a brief introduction about that. I will keep very simple, right? And I would like to interact with as many as you possible and take up your questions. So before I go and tell the main things around what I have, I'm going to make it very, very simple. This is so simple is that I don't want to bring so many stuff to you, and I want to don't overwhelm you rather with this subject. I just like to take few pointers, and I'm pretty sure that if you take these few pointers back home, you will start to make a difference today itself. How many of you want it? How many of you want to know that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So before I begin, I just wanted to know a little bit about you and how your life is, especially about how you are doing and what are your challenges. A little bit from just a few of you, right? So I'll choose Dr. Kasturi. Why don't you come up and share a little bit about yourself? What's going on in life and how you're doing, and what's your plan for the new year? Yeah, Dr. Kasturi. Will you speak? Like to speak?
Yeah, it is a really interesting topic, what I observed. Definitely, it helps to each and everyone. I have come through so many relationships, and with all the lessons, learning, approaching, and all. Now I'm even along with the health, with the guidance of the Yutti ma'am, and with my knowledge, I'm leading a very comfortable and happy life. I'm easygoing lady, and I'll be younger with the younger one. I'll be elder with the elder one.
Awesome.
I'll be with them. I
Yeah.
think that doesn't make any problem.
Yeah.
I'll go with them, and if at all I want to make them according to my thing, I'll go with them and bring them back. I don't insist the things.
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
how.
So she's saying, Doctor, thank you, Dr. Kasturi, for your inputs. She says that I like to be, when in Rome, do as Romans do. With youngsters, she likes to be like a young one, and with elders, she likes to be like a, young cat. What is your take? How's life going? Just share a little bit about what's happening around.
Right now, quite busy I am as such.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a hard worker lady. Yeah. I work for each and everything.
Thank you, Dr. Kasturi. Venkat, why don't you come up and just share a little bit about yourself, right? I want this to be more interactive, right? Yeah, just unmute yourself.
Okay. Venkata, right? Okay. Unmuted. Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, I'm 53 old. I'm residing in Pune. So I have a lot of challenges. Overall, the 22 was not a good one. But what I realize is I should, in all spheres of life, I have to learn lot many things from many people, like fitness, improving relationships. So I would like to surrender to the teachers and,
Great.
change my overall personality.
Yeah, awesome quality. Surrender is the biggest quality, only powerful people can surrender, weak people are always defensive. Thank you for being here. Yeah.
Thank you very
What
much.
a wonderful saying. Can you just repeat one more time, Abhishek, for all of us? The
Yeah,
last line that you just said.
yeah, only powerful people can surrender. Weak are always defensive. Right? It takes courage to be vulnerable, right? It takes courage to be vulnerable, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the biggest issue when you are in a problem is when who to ask for help, right? And if you are not vulnerable, if you are not ready to expose yourself how vulnerable you are, the help will not be coming because people don't know. No? People are living in their world, right? People they'll never come to know that you need support and help, right? So that's the power of vulnerability. Thank you, Vankita, for your comments, right?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So before I go ahead and share with you, I'm very, very simple, right? I'm just 2 points. One is on the negative side, another is the positive side, right? And if you do this, I promise the next year, 2023, will be so much different for you. All right. Now, what is the thing is that there are 3 poisons of relationship, right? If you indulge into these 3 poisons, it just dissolves your relationship, no matter where you do it. There are different kinds of relationship, You don't have to be married in order to be having a good relationship, right? If your marriage is there, but relationship is not, you can understand that what will happen. You will be loving a person, but you will not be in love with that person. Understand? Right? So there are multiple types of relationships that are there. All right. And this applies to all of them. Right. So what are the 3 poisons? What are the 3 sins that we enter into relationship and do these things to spoil it? So these are very simple. I'll say this is 3 C's. What are the 3 C's? The 3 C's first comes is to criticize. Right? Criticize. Right? Now, when you criticize someone, that is where your relationship starts to mellow down. It starts to fuse out. All right? Criticism, but many of you may feel that, oh, we need to criticize. No. If we want to correct things up at home, we need to criticize, right? And many of you will say that, oh, I can't ignore what's going on. I need to criticize. All right? But hold on, there's a way to go about it, right? Okay? There's a way to go about it. So first venom or the poison of any relationships is to criticize. When you start criticizing, things start turning bad. All right? Okay, how many of you agree with me that if someone criticizes you, things turn bad? You don't like it. How many of you realize that you don't like being criticized? That is some yes, okay, yes, okay, right. So it feels really all bad, when someone is criticizing, right? Okay. And the second thing that comes to me is when you complain. Okay. When people start complaining, when you start complaining, or when someone else start complaining, you will see that you will start to recede back. Okay. Okay. You will feel that there's not much hope. There's nothing moving on, right? Okay. So criticize and complain are 2 important things that poisons. You have to recognize that these are poisons. No, you have to get away from this habit. How many of you are habitual? I wanted to nobody is habitual over here of criticism and complaint, right? Neither of receiving nor of criticizing anyone, right? If you are, I'll request you to drop in this year 2022 and move forward. Okay, right? Criticize and complain should be a habit that needs to be dropped completely. Okay? Stop criticizing and complaining about things there. Okay? And the last poison is condemnation. You condemn someone for something. All right? Last thing is condemn. So when you condemn someone, criticize, complain, and condemn, these are pure enough. You don't need anything more. You don't need 4, 5, 6, 10, 8, 9, 20 lists to do it. Think only these three things are good enough to make any good relationship turn into very bad ones. Okay? Right? All right. So how many of you feel that that criticism, complaint, and condemnation? How do you all of you agree with me? All of you, if you agree with me, raise your hands. Right? Okay. You must have experienced by now that these are the three things that pull us down. Okay. Okay. Criticize, complain, and condemnation. These are the three things that we have to somehow stop ourselves. Right? If we are doing it, stop ourselves. Right? This is not how it's going to be. This is not how to get what I want. Okay. And these habits may come, very easy. We may feel like criticizing and complaining and condemning people who are more vulnerable than us, who our household works, right? Our children know you don't study well. They condemn them for what kind of marks have you got, right? We criticize them, you are hardly improving, things like this, right? Okay, we get into habits of criticizing, complaining, and condemnation on a thought that we are doing a very big service. Okay, right? If you criticize and complain, condemn, you bring a lot of resistance. You become yourself. Your intention is good. You want to improve things, but you become the biggest barrier in someone's change process. Right? How many of you are realizing that what I'm saying is, yeah, that's yes, good, yes, okay. And you have to, nobody is there to judge any one of us, right? We have to connect with the bottom of our heart and see how we ask our questions, right? How many condemnations, how many criticism and complaints are we making on a day-to-day basis? Okay, that is a sure short forward way of putting your relationship out. Right? That is a sure short way. All right. So I will take all your questions. I know you must be having a lot of questions, but okay, I'll not criticize, but okay, I'll not condemn, but right, I'll take all those questions there and I'll answer to the best of my ability. Okay. So I know there are questions, right? Because you are habitual. We are living in this world which is so much of negativity around sometimes that we somehow we get caught into that. What we receive is that what we give, isn't it? Am I true? What we receive is what we give, and what we give, that is what we get. Am I correct? Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's watch. No more negative talks at the end of the year. Only this was enough to make you check your habits. If you are in a habit of criticizing, condemnation, I'll request all of you to drop it humbly. Okay. Because why? Why I'm saying this? Because I know you are greater than what you are right now, and you are greater than what is possible of you becoming. You are definitely going to become a bigger version of yourself, but the root is not through criticism, complaint, and condemnation. Right? It is also I'm asking you to do is that is because it is not your true nature. All right? That is not your true nature is. Okay? Right. Okay. So how many of you got it? Can you write 3 C's in the chat box so that I know that you got it exactly? What are my 3 takes that what you should refrain from doing these things in a relationship? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Venkata. Thank you, Varsha. Right. Okay. So how many of you are just listening and how many of you are ready to implement it right now? This very moment onwards. Ready? Okay. Great. I'm also ready, right? Okay. All right. Great. Because see, knowing something will not make a difference in any one of your life. Implementing will make a difference, right? When you will implement it, you will have challenges. When you will have challenges, then you will learn something about it. And you'll go deeper and deeper with each effort that you are taking up, right? Okay, so great. So now let's move on the positive side. Okay, what is the positive side? Why I want you to do this particular thing like you have never done before in your life. You know, and what is it that you have to just give me a sec. Just give me a sec.
Okay, so I'm seeing few questions are popping up. One of them is, how can we stop if we are habitual to this 3C? Okay, first of all, I'm really happy that you get this idea that yes, we are habitual to this 3C, that is criticizing, complain, and condemning. So, and we are habitual also. So, how can we change this habit? I think first I would love to listen from, like, any one of us. I too have been into this habit of complaining, criticizing not much, but yeah, we used to complain kids are not doing things, homework, your spouse, maids, all those regular stuff kind of a thing. Yeah, but I can tell you from my own personal experience, the moment I have uh, become more aware by of my emotions, and I started channelizing my emotions, becoming more aware of Vani and Vartan, what I am saying and what I am behaving. And it has been a whole 360-degree changes for me with respect to relationship in my family, with my husband, with my kids, with my maids, with my friends, everything just starting. So what I realize is, even if you have this huge urge to complain and criticize in a negative manner, if you know how to transform your vocabulary also, so that other people didn't feel bad, and how you say that also matters. And can you just not do that? First, at first hand, I will say just don't do that, criticizing and complaining, because what you are giving is what you are receiving. Okay, this is very much I have experienced. So if you do not want to be criticized, don't complain also. This is my personal experience. Rest Abhishek is back, then Abhishek will take it forward. Since he wasn't here, I just took this opportunity to just interact. Yeah, since you're back, Abhishek, I'll just
So
bring you here.
thank you so much. There was some issues with my battery power, so I just put it back into place
Okay,
now.
no worries, no worries.
Okay, now Yukti, you said very important thing. Now friends, all of you knows that there is no switch in our brain. Okay, there is no switch in our brain. Okay, if you say to a child, stop watching TV and go and study, you know what you are doing? You are at the same time, you are subconsciously suggesting watch TV and do your work. Okay. All right. If you instruct someone, be careful, handle it properly. Don't drop it. The chances is that the likelihood that they will drop it is more higher when you say this. Okay. So don't try to, don't say, I'll not condemn, I'll not criticize. You have to replace these things with something else. All right. Our brain works on the process of replacement. Okay. All right. Right. So you cannot say, I'll not criticize. You'll have to do something else. A new habit has to be developed in place of criticism, complaint, and condemnation. Okay. Now, this is exactly where I'm going to lead you now. Okay. Now, the thing is, you have to see that. Just a second. Okay. So the next point is, you have to pick on a day-to-day basis. You have to pick on a day-to-day basis. Just a second, there's some power issue at my end. Okay, just a second. Okay. Okay. Now the next important stuff is that you have to pick one person and you have to pick 10 things that they are doing right every day. Okay. You have to pick 10 things that they are doing right every day and that you want more of it. You have to figure it out. What are these 10 things that they are doing right? Yeah, coming to that, Subhash, right? Okay, in my Q&A. All right, you have to pick what I'm telling. Pick 10 things that the person that you want to criticize, complain, and condemn. What are the 10 different things that they are doing right? And you got to appreciate them. All right, you got to appreciate what is right. Okay, got it? So all of you, all males, just list out 10 different things that your spouses are doing on day-to-day basis that you can appreciate them. But you never thought, no, I should appreciate it, right? Okay. Familiarity beats contempt, you know. There's a saying, you know, if you're doing everything, cooking every day for the food that you're serving to your family, nobody takes it, okay, that you're doing something great. You do it every day, okay? So list out 10 different things, 10 different points that is going out, that is rightly being done in the relationship, that you want more of it. List down 10 things. Okay. Pick one relationship at a time, wherever you want to improve. Just pick 10 things that is going wrong. Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes to just write it out. Just write 2 minutes. What are the 10 things that you think is going right in the relationship, or the person is doing something good that you want more of it? Okay, 30 seconds more. Okay, now all of you back. Even though you have not completed 10, but you got an idea exactly. Okay. Now, when you go out, all of you focus, just leave that there itself. Come, relax, chill. Okay, you know you got the direction where you have to go, right? Okay. Now, what is the habit that I want you to develop in yourself is like this, right? Whenever you go around, you don't look for things that are wrong. You look for things that are right. Okay. When you go around in your life every day with whomsoever you are meeting, your focus should not be on what's wrong in this. Your focus should be what's working right. Okay. And you have got to look into their eyes, give undivided attention, show your full presence, right? Okay. It should not be like that. While reading the paper, you said that the tea was very good today. No, like that, not like this. Drop your paper. Look into the eyes straight away. I like the tea that you have made today. Do you think that will have a different impact altogether? Yeah? Okay? Right? If your child does something good, no, you say, hug him, bring him close, child, son. What you did today is, I really appreciate it. You're such a wonderful. I love you so much. Give a hug straight away. Okay? That's it, what you have to do. That is what you have to do. You have to go on a mission every day, from room to place to office to boss and subordinate to subordinate, everywhere, looking for what's right there, and you want more of it and telling them that this is what I love and got it? Okay. Right. So how many? 10. That is 10. You will not go to bed before completing your number 10. And I bet you that if you do this on a regular basis, you'll see phenomenal increase in the quality of the relationship that you have. Phenomenal increase. Right? Okay? Don't do it badly. Do it with good intention, right? Oh, that's great. Great. Prabha, Manu, no? Right, very good. That's good. All right. So yeah, that's wonderful. So do this 10 different, this should be your habit. No, this is habit, right? Even if she cooks this bitter gourd for you, right? Okay. Even if she cooks bitter gourd for you, say, oh ma'am, how beautiful this is. I really love it. No, I really appreciate the way you cook this Karela. Got it. See, we are all, as humans, we get deprived of appreciation, right? Okay. Oh God. Okay, Dr. Kasturi also good. Yes. All right, and that is what makes a person open to us. Are you seeing this? All right. When you criticize, complain, and condemn, the person closes up. He is not listening because he is not sure what is going to come the next moment, or she is not going to know what is going to come the next moment, right? It is that whenever you look and you know that something appreciation is going on, automatically a smile will come onto your face, isn't it not? Yes. Okay, something good is going to get, and you will have the full attention of the person right there. Okay. So what is that I have asked you? I have asked you to go about in life from this very first night of the first year, first day, go about looking things that are right and tell people what is right. Okay. Okay, I am coming to that. I'm coming to that. Venkata, I am coming to that, right? Okay. Right? Okay. So this is what these two things will definitely make you a better in sense of your composer. Your brain chemistry will improve. You know, your relationship, the quality of your relationship also determines the quality of your mental health. Right? An environment of condemnation, criticism, and complaint will breed anger, resentment, stress, anxiety. Perhaps in many severe cases, I have seen a lot of people into depression because of this thing, right? And so many bad things. Okay? Right? So this is how to cleanse the environment at home and in office. Okay? Then no matter where you will practice, this will work. All right? Okay, great. So there are many more, but I wanted to keep it very simple and crisp, something which will give you immediate results. I'm a big believer of results, right? Something which will give you results, right? If you do these two things which I've shared with you, you know, you will be above the rest of most of the people in managing relationships. Okay, just these two things. Can you promise this? You will be able to keep these two things. Can you promise me? Yeah, good, so awesome. And you will see considerable difference in your life the moment you start practicing it. Okay, right? Okay, so now that was all the things that I have to share with you for today. I hope this would have made a little bit of difference while listening to it, and the more of the difference will come while implementing, right? Now I will be taking questions, right? Yukti, will you be able to read those questions to me so that I can answer, right? Okay. Anyone would
Yeah,
like to say
sure.
something? No, it's not about me. It's an open forum. Any one of you would like to share their best practices, what they do at home, are most welcome out here.
Yeah.
Anyone like
And
say something? If you want to
yes,
say
so
something, raise your hands.
yes, please raise your hand. We'll bring you here on screen. Also, you can ask question or share
Yeah,
anything
better
related to your
open
the
your,
topic.
open your raise your hands, and then we'll have direct question. Right? Okay.
Okay. Here comes
Super.
Rupal. I see your hand raised. I'll just bring you here on screen. Yes, Rupal. I've unmuted you.
Yeah, yeah. Good evening. I really noted down the points and was very impressed. Like, you always have a negative, like, you want your son or your husband to do, like, say, for example, to cut the hair or to sleep early or XYZ, whatever the reason. I've always seen that you always criticize that you are not doing this, you are not doing this. But the exercises, you think 10 good things. And when I started writing, it is like endless. 10 is not the point, but there are so many good qualities in them which we know, but we don't think about it, and we concept like you see a black dot on a white paper. It is like that. But my question over here, I want to ask one question.
Sure.
Like sometimes if you tell your spouse or your son to do, the reason you're telling them, they don't do it. Like this, I don't want your gnan. They say, I don't want your knowledge. Keep it with yourself. So how to resolve that? If you could just,
Right.
highlight.
So thanks, Rupal, for asking. That's very, very important question that whenever we interact, we see there's scope of improvement rather, or we want things to be done a little bit different than what is happening, and we
Yeah.
want to bring it, right. So, friends, note this other very, very important point is, you feel like I'm correct. How many of you feel that I'm correct when I'm saying this? Right? I'm correct, right? And you feel that I have all the right on the earth because I know it's correct. Okay? So, see, being correct is not the anything, right? You have to replace from being correct to being useful. Okay? So, being correct is not good enough anymore in this world. Okay? You have to see whether this correctness is useful as well. Okay, right? Okay, now whenever you go to your husbands and wife and say, oh, right? Okay, right? Then how could you frame it so that you can make it more useful, right? Make it more useful, right? Because see, over the years, you have put this practice into place, right? Now, the moment you look into the hair and they know that this is what is going to come out from mama's mouth. Okay, so just hold them. And if you just say that, I wonder with your hairs put rightly in place, I think what fabulous you will look around. I am wondering, no, right? So suggestions a little bit indirect. Go not the correct way. I know that you need a badly haircut for past 2 weeks, and you've got to do it right now. I'm not talking to you. That's not how it's worked, right? Okay. You see what's going to be useful as well as you are correct, right? Okay. You have to see that the phrases and the words that come into out of your mouth, right, are not being focused on being correct, but making them feel that they are appreciated, and it is coming from the place of appreciation, it is coming from the place of concern, it's coming from the place of genuine love for you. Okay, that is where you have to take those words out and then look at them, give them undivided, hold them, and just make them, by doing this, I feel you will look much better. What do you think? Ask them, no? Take their consent while you're bringing someone to change. All right, got it? Got an idea, right? So stop giving overemphasis on being correct, right? I have seen many homes being destroyed on this very parameter. I was correct, and the husband will say, I was also correct. And the both correct things move on parallel tracks, and everything gets blown off sometimes. Right?
What a wonderful, gyan, I would say, Abhishek, and that too a very practical gyan, I would say. And do you find it eye-opening, guys? Mind-blowing? I find it very mind-blowing and eye-opening. So, absolutely, right? So, how easily things can be changed? We just need little bit here and there practice. Thank you, Rupal. I hope you got the good idea and you are gonna practice it. Keep us informed in the community as you get results, how you're gonna do this whole change. Take care. You can unmute to speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
One story that happened. A couple comes to me, and because both were right, and they were right, and the fight was also right, they enter into a fight, and that stretches to such a level that the separation has been there for 1 year and more. They go to the court, right? They spend hire lawyers. They spend 4 to 5 lakhs each on each other, right? And while coming to me in a one-to-one session, it just took me 3 days to get this all sorted out. Okay, and they didn't
Amazing,
realize,
amazing.
yeah, and they didn't realize that both of us can be right, but maybe we are not being useful here.
Wow. Such a mind-blowing
Right?
sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, Rupal, for such a awesome
Yeah, so who's
question.
the next? I'll get a Yogesh here. I can see Yogesh hand raised. He's been raising his virtual as well as real hand both. Awesome, awesome, Yogesh. Yeah, here is your question. Unmute.
Yeah. First of all, Abhishek, thanks a lot. Thank you for like all these such kind of insights that you have put here, and really appreciate that. Okay, I have a question related to. I mean, I might be. I'm not sure like this forum is correct to ask this question, because how to manage this situation or relationship. For example, I'm into the situation wherein one of my friend, okay, who in like I have given contract for my building house at my home, I mean at my native place for my parents, okay. He breached my trust, okay, and basically, I mean financially, I would say, okay. So and he ran away because he got bankrupt. Might be possible his situation is something like that, okay, but due to that I affected, I mean financially a lot, okay. And due to that, I mean I'm getting the financial anxiety and how to manage that situation. For example, I'm correct in this, I mean in this situation I was not at all wrong, but from the person who has like dealing with me, he has breached my trust. So how to handle this situation? So this is just, I mean I don't know whether this is right for him to ask this question or not.
Okay, there's nothing wrong about it. Yeah, that's a genuine question. And many people must be having such kinds of questions, right? What to do when someone has breached your trust? Okay, all right. So see, you feel vulnerable, Yogesh, because not someone has breached you, right? You feel vulnerable because you had a paradigm in your mind that this is it. This is my friend. This is my one who is going to help my parents. This is my one who, when I am away from home, he is going to take care of the things, right? And when this paradigm of ours crashes, it's our thing is crashing, right?
Correct.
Nothing to do with
Yes.
that is when we feel experience lot of it.
Yeah. So I mean, what I feel is something like, how can somebody like my friend can beat that trust? That is what I mean. I'm getting that anxiety because of that. I mean, how can I get cheated out of?
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So first point is that I am feeling anxiety of not because how the other person was. The other person was moving according to his own truth, which is to somehow get money and move away. Right?
Yeah.
He did what was there in his mind. Got it? You felt crashing down because your understanding of someone who was there in your mind came crashing down.
Yeah.
So first, owe the responsibility. It is nothing about him, it is about me. Got it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Once you know that it is not about him, it is about me, that you lay the entire understanding that it is because of me that happened. It is the kind of trust that I generated about him in myself before actually I trusted him like that. That is my creation that came crashing down. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Hold it, blow it out. Right? Now, just let that thing be completely out. Now, what is the next step I'd like to do is that you see from the strength, you start to build the bond between you two on the real terms. Okay? Get along with the person, try to understand, figuring out what's happening in his life. And what was that which made him give you of your that money? Understanding from his position. Okay? Right, the money is gone, is gone. Now you can connect with him and understand his part of the story. Are you getting? And then you have to build relationship back enough to such a point where you feel that he has done something wrong to you. Right? It's wrong to you. It's wrong to you. And therefore, you have to make him somehow, make him pay back you back a little bit, somewhat, in some measure, so that it is not because of you that you are demanding, but because of which he will do, he will feel obliviated of his acts. Okay? The total responsibility you should hold on his side and be a little bit, okay, don't let your emotions come out, right? Okay, right? Just be and make him responsible, right? Make him responsible, right? What is now anxiousness is that anxiousness and fear are two different emotions, right? Now, anxiousness and fear, because you know the cause, therefore you will have a fear. If you know the cause of something, you will fear. You will fear snake because you know that the snakes are dangerous. But anxiety comes in a place when we are not sure of from which source I am going to get this one. All right. What can be the cause of the trouble? When the cause of the trouble itself is absent, we get a thing which is called anxiety. We get a general anxiety. And this thing which is coming to your mind is coming from it is generalized to such a level that you are coming to a point at who to trust and who not to trust. Isn't it? Am I correct? This is the point why you are getting anxious. Okay.
Yes.
Now Now you have to figure out things. You have to learn about people handling a relationship. You have to check out that your mental makeup should not come crashing down when you go out in the world with the people and exchange and interact with them. Right? There's a knowledge gap that I have to bridge in between. Okay? And it's about me.
Yeah.
All right? Got some pointers?
Thanks. Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. What a bulb on, advice that you have given. Anything and everything that is happening in our surrounding is basically we have only attracted to learn some lessons. I feel so that and takes everything is actually teaching. This is what you have attracted, I have attracted in my life, and learn lesson and move on, right? Learn lesson, work, as Abhishek has given you nice pointers to work on. Take it and go ahead. There are a lot of people who are raising their hands, so we will very quickly will try to bring every one of them. Subhash, you
I
have
have
to
a
keep.
very interesting story to share at this point,
Sure,
Um,
please, yeah.
a very interesting point that's coming from Mullah Nasruddin. Have you heard of them? Right?
Yes.
Mullah Nasruddin, a famous character. So once Mullah Nasruddin was in prayers, he was sitting down and praying, right? And what happens? All of a sudden, a thief enter into his house, right? And he shows a knife onto him and says, "Give me whatever you have." So Mullah Nasruddin hands over this keys and say, "That is the locker. Go and take whatever you want. I'm praying to this, right?" Okay. So he takes away all the money and he wraps it up and goes out on the street where he's caught, right? and people beat him and bring back to Mullah and say, we found him stealing your money. And Mullah said, oh, so far as I am concerned, he's not a thief. Because he asked that he want the money and I gave him. And when he gave him he was taking the money, he said, thank you. You know, so far as I am concerned, he's not a thief. Okay? Right?
Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, Subhash, can you keep your video on? I can bring you on screen in that case. Anand, I'm bringing you here. Next, I'll bring Varsha and yeah. Yes, Anand, quickly your question you can ask.
Hi, Abhishek.
Hi.
So I have a point. I mean, I have a question. Like, so when somebody poke me at my negatives, so how should I treat them, and what is my mood then?
Okay.
Say, for example, there are some negatives when I made some mistakes. Say, for example, if my project manager always poke me at my negatives, so what should I mean, what is the stand then?
Okay. So all the life, we especially as males, we have been taught not to be vulnerable. Okay? Right? We have been taught in our life, it's bad to cry, it's bad to show our weaknesses. So that is the wrong setting that has been given to us. It's all right to be vulnerable. If someone points out your weakness and you know that they are right, you thank them for letting you know. And you acknowledge, yes, you are right, and I am into this situation, right? The moment you accept that, and if it is right, if it is wrong, if you know that it is not wrong, it is not the right thing, then there is some different strategy for it, right? But if you know that they have found, as you stated, that they have found my weakness, they acknowledge, yes, you're right. I'm aware of it, and thank you for me to be letting know that other people are also aware of this now. Okay, and then you become a little bit vulnerable, right? Vulnerable is being real. You show them that why, how this is happening, not why. Don't say why. You say them how it is happening, right? Don't tell them about why. Don't answer this question from the perspective of why it is a weakness. You answer this question from the place of how it is happening, right? Okay, and when you do that, you will receive help at that point from them, the person who is criticizing.
Okay.
Right? So you have one problem, but two people to solve it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try it.
Okay.
It's not a weakness, Anand. It's not a weakness. It's a strength. Being vulnerable is a strength. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Abhishek.
Can I, Yukti, can I have a next question, if it is okay?
Yes.
Very quickly, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of people are there in the quick.
I totally understand. Abhishek,
Yeah.
What if my mother and wife, okay, are coming to me with their negatives, showing the negatives of each other? So how should I treat them?
Good. So if someone is coming to you and means both are coming with a complaint and about each other, it means that both love you. Okay, that's a good thing about it, right? Okay. Now, how to go about is that you have to be sit separately with your mother, and you have to tell Mama, you are my Mama, I am there for you, and she's also my wife at the same time, right? She's also, if you will hurt her, it will hurt me as well, little bit, right? Okay, it will hurt me as well, right? So you love me, isn't it? You love me, you don't want to hurt me, no? So you've got to love her, right? Little bit. And the same thing, you have to go to your wife and do the same thing, right? You have to do the same thing. Now see, look at this. She's my mom, you know. I love her, you know. Do you want to feel more hurt? If you do like this, I feel hurt about it. Can you not to become better friends, rather try to know? If you appreciate 10 things with your wife, 10 things your mother, they will feel happy, right? You will change the culture single. You change the culture of the house single-handedly, you know. Let's list out 10 different things Mama does good for you. And you have to go out. And similarly, you ask, Mama, what are the 10 different things that she is doing for you? My wife is doing for you, and you love it. And that will just melt, that will open up people to be receptive, and they will definitely change styles. Okay, right?
Yep.
Are you getting
Will
it?
Wow.
really work out.
Wow. Guys, are you mind blown? I'm too completely mind blown. All the men in the house, general issue for many of you, right? I think so.
Yeah.
And what a mind blowing solution he has given. And do apply that for sure. Make your life better, save yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
Subhash, I will bring you here on screen. Everyone, come on, keep appreciating. Come on,
Yeah.
everyone. What a wonderful
Thank you,
answer,
Anand, for asking such a
Abhishek.
wonderful question. That's so awesome. I'm really, really thankful to you because many times you ask a question, but many people get benefited out of it, right? Okay, many people get ideas.
So can we
Yeah.
appreciate Abhishek's advice also? I really, really want every one of you to please keep appreciating Abhishek for his wonderful advices he is giving. He's pouring all his knowledge, guys, and I'm loving it. If you're loving it, just message me here. Everyone loving it. Yeah. Everyone message here loving it. Yes, Subhash, go ahead.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Subhash. Yeah,
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 so
sure.
thank you for all these, advices that you've given. That was really wonderful.
My pleasure. Please
Yeah.
go
So
ahead.
my question is basically like how to make people understand those who are like close-minded and they believe in their own truth. Like, everyone has their own truth and perception. Whatever I say, this is my truth. Whatever they say, that is their truth. And they believe in their truth, believe in my truth, and there is a conflict.
Yes.
So how to make them understand when they're not trying to understand, and it's like in a job where leading a team and trying to
Yeah.
do perform a job, that too with
Yes.
the output.
Right. Okay. So basically, you are asking me how to handle an obstinate person, isn't it? Someone who is not look for the truth, someone who is not verify for what's there. You're asking for a person who is rejecting everything that you are doing and rejecting, no, no, that's not right. Okay, I'm correct, isn't it, Subhash? That's what you're asking. Okay. Yeah. So how to go about is, Subhash, is to be, first of all, the point to be noted is that you have to be in your control, not in their control. Okay. They may accept what you have done and they may reject. It is their problem, not your problem. All right. You have to create a little bit boundary and hold yourself accountable for the work that you are doing. Okay. So that you are free from their mindset. Okay. So that you are no longer related to their mindset, so that you are not reciprocating to them. All right. And when you start doing these things and you start living the life that you want to live, what will happen? Relationships are systems. Okay. Have you कभी साइकिल चलाया आपने, सुभाष? कभी साइकिल चलाया? राइट. ओके. तो साइकिल जब आगे आप चलाते हो, फ्रंट व्हील आगे चलाते हो तो पीछे वाला व्हील अपने आप घूमता है ना. पैडल वाला व्हील जब आप करते हो तो पीछे वाला अपना घूमता है. तो रिलेशनशिप्स आर सच लाइक थिंग्स कि अगर आप आगे चलाओगे तो पीछे अपने आप इफेक्ट आए. ओके. क्योंकि आप आगे पे इतना ज्यादा फोकस कर रहे हो और पीछे पे इतना ज्यादा फोकस कर रहे हो, आप आगे पे पैडल मार ही नहीं रहे. Are you getting? So first thing is to hold yourself completely responsible for what is happening, right? And you focus on being the right self, being the useful self on yourself. Okay. जब आप कुछ दिन काम कर लोगे, when you have done some amount of work, then what will happen is, because of your change, that someone other will start seeing that change in you coming up. Okay. After you have done some amount of work, say a week or 10 days, then they will start to see that, okay, there's a shift in this person. He's behaving differently now. And that will help them to change a little bit different. Slowly, things will start to move. Okay. Now, this will only not work in that situation where you are dealing with a psychopath. Okay. Okay. This will not work in that situation where you are dealing with a psychopath, right? That needs a different strategy. Okay. So if you are dealing with a normal person, then you don't focus there. Focus on yourself. What is it that I need to do on every day? All right. What is my work? Am I getting? And then go about yourself properly. All right. See that you are happy with the work that you are doing on every day. All right? Okay? Got it? So remove your attention from that side on your side and work on it, right? And once you work on it and it goes for a while, that person will see that there's something change which is coming around, which is different. ऐसा तो देखा नहीं था, ये क्या हो रहा है? Then he will start to change little bit, and things will start rolling. Do you get some pointers, Rahul? Okay, it needs a practice, it needs a support, right? Okay, I know that. Yeah. Okay, but that is the way to go.
Thank you. I just love this because yes, this is what I have experienced, and I keep on saying also that we need to work on ourselves. And as you were saying, Abhishek, it got reminded me of my own journey when I started working on myself, things started improving for me magically at the relationship front also. But the time I was cribbing, I was complaining, nothing was working for me. So it just happened. And what a wonderful answer you have given. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, who's the next? I think now Varsha is there. Varsha, are you there? Varsha, I don't see your screen on. Okay, you're here. Okay, I'll just bring you here. Yes. Yes, Varsha.
Hello, sir. First of all, you are giving us much clarity when it comes to hello, sir. So first of all, I appreciate that the answers you are giving to us, they are like giving us so much clarity, like how to handle every day-to-day obstacles. Thank you so much for them.
Thank you, Varsha. Thank you so much.
Varsha, your screen is hanging. Yeah, it's frozen now for us. Can't see you properly, and your voice is also breaking a bit. Can you just check?
Okay, wait.
Varsha, you just close your camera.
Ma'am, is it okay?
Yeah, it is better now.
Yeah, now fine. Now fine. Yeah.
Sir, I just wanted to know, like when it comes to relationships, how to resolve the feeling of neediness when it comes to relationship. Like as far as myself is concerned, I'm like oriented to my career. I'm doing like all possible efforts to be successful in my career. But when it comes to that relationship thing, I get like sometimes I feel like I'm getting hampered with this thing when I sometimes get fight in that relationship, or like I hope you are getting understood what I want to know.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
the thing that like hampering me in my career is like I'm getting somewhat distracted from my relationship. That is the thing. I have a problem of emotions. That is the thing.
Okay, so Varsha, I have just chosen for this today. There are three. I just spoke on 2 points, right? Okay, there are some important.
Yes, sir.
That while you are working your relationship, you have to make your relationship a priority.
Yes.
Okay, it should be important to you.
Yes.
When you make sure that your relationship is important to you, you start giving time to it. Got it? This is the first important element. Okay, being together in day-to-day mundane activities of the house is so much important for feeling connected. All right, like putting children to bed, or like putting clothes on the cloth line, or just arranging the sofas properly, dusting something, or just very normal day-to-day things that you have to spend time together. Okay, you don't have to be busy with the busyness of your life. You've got to prioritize a relationship and give time to it. Okay, and you have to keep the mindset, you have to always communicate, once a while. Even if you are a busy career woman, you have to call your husband once a while and tell him what's going on in the work, right? And it should not be nahi ki wahan se ye pakad lena, bread pakad lena, doodh pakad lena, not like that thing. You have to tell them that exactly how they are important and what matters to you in life. Okay, and how they are lying. Share your part of your life. You have to share that. Even though आप 3-4 मिनट का कॉल कर सकते हो ऑफिस में या इधर से उधर से when you are busy at work, right? How are you? Just telling that you are important and important person in my life, and I want to share my life with you. And once a while, once in 3 months, you should have a night out together. Okay? Once in 3 months, you should plan for a week or 2 days, whatever you can afford, to go out together where you are not distracted by anything. You and your loved ones are together for some time. This is very, very important. Okay? And every day you have to got to appreciate. Every day at night, what you have to do before going to bed, you just sit down. Just sit down. Don't just do a little bit chit chatting around normal things, right? Show your concern and care for the person there. That is, show that what's going on in your mind. Share with each other, right? It should not be all that messy things in the house. What's wrong? Just be present there. Just be there. Share your presence. Share your physical presence there, right? Give some time and attention. All right. I hope if you will implement these steps which I am sharing with you, you will be very soon getting out of this feeling that I am working, but I'm missing on my relationship. Is it possible for you to, when you are in work, you can give 3 minutes call to your husband and say, okay, this is what is going around and what things are, and I'm like this, whatever. Don't talk about, just talk about what your experience is so far. Who's doing what? Can it be done? Just 3 minutes a day? Varsha, are you there? Varsha, you need to unmute yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
Again,
definitely. I can do this. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and don't talk about the routine things. दूध आया कि नहीं आया, बच्चे घर आ गए कि नहीं आ गए. Don't talk like that, right? Okay. Talk with the
Yes,
sense are important to me, right? Sharing what's going in my life, Varsha, right?
Yes.
Okay. At the night time,
Yes.
just after putting bed children to bed, just sit together for some time, share niceties and what's happened, and just normal things, right? Or normal things, what you feel, what you like, and things like very normal things, right? Have a cup of tea or soup or coffee, whatever, and then discuss your day, something what's going around. You have to give your relationship a priority, and you have to give your relationship a time. I'll advise, if you're very busy woman, very busy woman, go at least once in 3 times out for 2 to 3 days, where you together are giving complete attention to one another for few days, undivided attention to each other. That will put your story back.
Yes, sir.
Right?
without being
Definitely,
on
sir.
mobile
Thank
all
you
the
so
time.
much, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sure.
You will find many people, there are many people that are getting successful at the career but losing on the relationship. But that should not happen, right?
Yes, sir. That is the thing. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sir. Thank you so much.
Narendra, I'm going to bring you here. Thank you. Such a wonderful answer. And yeah, this is something I would say that is very much required in present time when everyone is having a busy schedule. And relationships are taking a back seat. But yeah, hardly I can say it's a small investment you keep doing on a daily basis. It will lead you great profits. It will lead you great profits in your life. Yeah, you can speak, Narendra, your question.
Yeah, hi Abhishek.
Hi.
It's really wonderful to have you here. Yeah, my question is,
My pleasure.
my question is, till what extent should we set our boundaries if we think for the happiness of ourselves and happiness of others?
Okay.
If you're doing certain things, if you want to do for others, and then actually we don't want to do that thing, but for the sake of others, we are doing it. So, till what extent we should set the boundaries?
Okay.
So that both will be happy.
Yeah, sure. So I'm just rephrasing your question. So you are saying, what is the right way of implementing boundaries so that people understand it? Is it correct?
So both will be happy. Yeah, because in some situations we have to think of others, but even we don't like to do the things. And some situations we have to be happy for things. Yeah.
Okay. So in relationships, if you fake it, you lose it. Okay? If you fake doing something which you actually don't enjoy, and you say, "Nee, bahut acha hai, very good," then you are the one that is wrong. Okay? Are you getting it? You don't have to fake it. Be real. Okay? Be real. Okay, don't fake. If you're not enjoying a particular activity that your partner is asking you to be in, that you have to share it in a way that is not hurting, that is not pointing, that is not deciding, complaining, but in a way that she understands that this is something which you don't like to be in. Okay, that brings you unhappiness. Okay, and never fake it. You know what will happen if you'll fake it, you will have to do more of it later, and then on the premise that only you liked it last time.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Narendra? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So don't never fake, be authentic 100% and tell, and not tell in a way that hurts someone, because that is something that is important and interesting to them. Okay, because the moment you open your mouth and tell them I don't like it, that they feel that their part is rejected. No.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so you have to share your mindset that, see, I'm not enjoying this. Can we have some other way around it, keeping the same intention in mind? Can I do something else which will fulfill you in a better way, but not this one? Because how it is hurting me or how I'm not liking it, can I do something else for you? Be open and vulnerable that this is something I'm not liking. I'm willing to discuss about it, and let's do something different that is pleasurable for both of us.
Okay.
Right? If you open this type of open communication, no, then you will be taken authentic, because what is happening, Narendra, if you go on this, in a relationship, you cannot fake, perhaps, even if you try your level best. Because you are doing one thing, but your body is speaking, some different messages are coming out of your body, and all the incongruence will be caught by the person you are in love with. You are saying this with your mouth, but your body is saying this, your breath is saying something, your tone is saying something, and the kind of stuff that is happening in your body, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that you're hiding something from me.
Okay.
Right? And when you behave like that, what happens is that the person will stop trusting you in some time. Even if the best of compliments will come out from you, but they will not take it seriously. Okay? So what is the way out? The way out to be real and authentic. Tell them when in a way so that they are better to understanding. Tell them that I'm not liking it, and I'm open to it. I know that it's important, and is there another way that we can do it which is good for both of us? That will bring to open clarity. That will bring more choices. That will open up the conversation, and you will be yourself, and she will be herself in the relationship. All right.
Okay. All right.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
For example, wives may nag their husbands, let's go home together, especially to the in-laws, right? You don't like to be your in-laws place, right? Okay, because you have somewhere like this, right? Okay. So you have to be honest, you have to be true to your emotions. Only then you will be authentic. And when you are authentic, at the same time you are ready to be vulnerable, there your partners open up that he is the real issue, let me sort it out.
Okay.
Thank
Right?
you. Thank you. Hope,
Thank you so much.
Narendra, you have got your answer, right? And one more request to you, if you're lying or half lying, please sit straight. Don't get trapped with this lifestyle issues, okay? Sit straight, please, okay? Yeah, that's better. You look better, especially when you are on screen also. Irrespective of screen also, maintain your posture. What a big deal, right? Am I right? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, Naren,
Yeah,
did it
ये मेरा
answer your
काम है.
question? Did it answer your question, Naren? I want a few words from you. Did it answer? Give you some
Yes.
ideas?
Yes. Yes. I got your answer that we have to be ourselves, true to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you're letting the person know that you're not enjoying that particular activity or thing, you have to see that you don't have to be focused on being true, but focus on being useful. See that the message is carried in a way that doesn't destroy the relationship. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Awesome. Thank you, Abhishek. We'll take last from Venkata. And then I would quickly like to have some of your sharing what people see. Abhishek is giving a lot of answers, but I would like to know what you are learning. That's the major important thing from all of you. So I would like to take some sharing and what you learned today from this, and how did you find the session today. And if you, if you share, and we feel that yes, you are learning, maybe I can bring Abhishek again. But I need to know that whether you people are learning or not. Okay, so be prepared with what what you have learned today, what you're gonna implement. Okay, Venkata, come in. Yes.
Abhishek, I'm audible, Abhishek?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
So, what I would like to know is this is regarding the workplace.
Mhm.
So, there is a lot of knowledge, experience gained over the years. However, when it is coming to the criticism uh, at one particular point of time, this knowledge is not available to me, and I reciprocate in the same way. So I just trying to open up myself here, and this has costed my job. So going further, what is that I should tap into the thing, so that such a thing will never happen again. So what is that advice you would like to give?
Okay, so let me see and try to, I'm phasing back. So let me see whether I have understood the thing that you're asking me, right? So you said that you were open and you brought out your weak points to someone, and because of it, you got fired. Is that correct?
No. I see. I never criticize anybody. I never complain anybody. I never condemn anybody. But somebody, some very in a very low cadre person had come and criticized me.
You.
So which I could not hold at that point of time. See, I know that
Okay,
I should,
okay.
what is that I should
Okay, so
really
you are
at such.
saying that, yeah, you are saying that someone from a lower cadre came to you and you could not hold yourself, so you blurted out and said something that costed you your job, right? That's what you are saying?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. What is that I should basically tap
Okay.
into the thing, so
Okay.
that that knowledge is available to me, and immediately
Yeah,
I will take control of the
I'll share
situation.
it. Understood, right. So listen to me. Now, the very important thing is whenever you interact with the person, you have to create a bond. All right. Never start blurting out anything until you have created a bond. When we as people are like two people on the opposite sides of the river, right? We have to create a bridge before we transfer. Okay. All right. So the first few seconds are creating a bridge. Okay. If someone is coming to you in a very rash manner or hostile manner, and they are in their heat of their energies, you don't have to be quiet. You don't have to be quiet. You have to, yeah, you have to get out here. What happened? You take that energy in your body. You have to be equally volatile at that point of time. If someone is coming to you in a heat, you have to match their energies. Okay. Perhaps you copy their anger. You have copied their anger, and at that very moment, so that the point is, it will not escalate the thing. The point it will not escalate. It will bring down the things. You have to first match it, exact things that he's saying, and say back the things. The same kind of unpleasantly should go on between the two of you.
But in my case, this did not work.
Okay, I'll share with you what happened. The moment you do this, what will happen is that the person will get this idea, he is understanding where I am. This has to be done for that short period of time, only for letting that person know that I know that where you are coming from. To get a sense of empathy, that I am understanding where you are coming from, what is your situation. So that I am feeling in my body, I'm feeling in my words, I'm feeling in my heart that what you're going through. I know what you're going through. All right.
Yes, it's a good point. Thank you, Abhishek.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. This is
a very good point.
over. Yeah. Let me tell you, there are more steps to it, right? Once you have given the message that I'm taking you from where you are coming and what is happening to you, then what will happen? You start to cool down. right? You see if the person is cooling down, then you cool down, then he will cool down, and slowly go back to the place where some exchange of ideas can happen. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That will show that you are a genuine. That will show that you are affected by his discomfort. And let's see, it's our problem now. Let's see what happened. What happened exactly? And let's being open to conversation. Okay.
Thank you very much, Abhishek.
Yeah. Okay.
Great
You're
point.
satisfied with this much, but there is more
Yes,
to it.
yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Abhishek. Wonderful answer. I hope, Venkata, you got a good insight. Right? Yeah. Okay, I think, Shashi Aunty, you have any question to ask? Because you have raised the hand, you'll be the last person I'll bring here. You want to come on screen, Shashi Aunty? You have some question? Because I saw your hand raised. You have a question, Shashi Aunty? Can you unmute yourself, Aunty?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now we can hear you.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन है
जी बताएं।
से रिलेशन बनाते हैं थ्रू themselves और थ्रू देयर पेरेंट्स
थोड़ा सा हाँ फिर से बोलिए मैम।
One says that they don't drink and I
फिर से बोलिए। युक्त कैन यू हियर व्हाट
आंटी आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है ढंग से, आवाज नहीं क्लियर है।
says that I drink sometimes.
Okay, just close your video. Maybe then your
आंटी हाँ एक बार वीडियो क्लोज करके फिर बोलिए। बहुत डिस्टरबेंस आ रहा है, आपका वॉइस भी बहुत कट रहा है। हाँ अब बोलिए थोड़ा, देखिए लेट्स चेक।
हाँ सर क्वेश्चन ये है कि लड़का तो पीता नहीं है और लड़की कहती है कि मैं थोड़ा ड्रिंक कर लेती हूँ, मैं वेस्टर्न भी पहन लेती हूँ, तो क्या लड़की को उस वक्त झूठ बोलना चाहिए था जबकि उसने पहले ही उसको बता दिया था when he was introduced by someone? तो सर क्या करना चाहिए उसको?
तो लड़की को क्या करना चाहिए कि आप लड़के को क्या करना चाहिए? अब मैं समझने की कोशिश करता हूँ कि आप क्या कह रही हैं, मुझे बताइएगा।
हाँ दोनों को क्या करना चाहिए?
ठीक है, तो लड़की ने ये कंसील किया कि वो वेस्टर्न क्लोथ्स पहनती है और ड्रिंक भी करती है बिफोर शी गॉट इनटू रिलेशनशिप, राइट? क्या ये बात सही है?
हाँ, yes.
अच्छा, शादी होने के बाद में पता चला कि लड़की ड्रिंक भी करती है और वो वेस्टर्न क्लोथ भी पहनती है और वो भी लाइफस्टाइल पे रहना चाहती है, राइट? ओके,
हाँ जी,
राइट, ओके,
yes.
So now the thing is that see there are a lot of things that ऐसा जाता है, आज का मॉडर्न सोसाइटी हो गया है, and you know what you like in your girlfriend is that is not what you like in your wife. ओके, सो यहाँ पे डिफरेंस होता है, ठीक है? तो रास्ता वही है, आप किसी को आप मत बोलिए कि आप ये मत करो, दैट इज द लास्ट थिंग ऑन योर थिंग, राइट? ओके, बी वल्नरेबल, से कि बेटा आप ऐसा कर रहे हो, उससे हमें मैसेज क्या जा रहा है, ठीक है? मैसेज पे ध्यान दीजिए, आपका रिएक्शन क्या आ रहा है। मे बी आप ड्रिंक भी करते हो और आप वेस्टर्न क्लोथ भी पहनते हो, लेकिन आप हो सकता है बहुत अच्छे हो, लेकिन स्टिल हमको यहाँ से ये मैसेज आ रहा है कि समथिंग इज नॉट राइट, या आपके दिल में जो भी आ रहा हो, आप स्वीट टू स्वीट कन्वर्सेशन करो, ठीक है? ओके, जब भी आप कन्वर्सेशन करोगे तो एक बात हमेशा ध्यान रखना कि इट इज हर राइट वेदर टू एक्सेप्ट इट और रिजेक्ट द राइट। ओके
सर एक्चुअली क्या है, अभी बात स्टार्ट ही हुई थी एंड एट द फर्स्ट कन्वर्सेशन और सेकंड कन्वर्सेशन दे डिड दिस एंड द बॉय सेड, then the boy has answered that I hope you cannot do this thing because your lifestyle and your habits are not suitable to me. Then the girl has girl said that no, I will change myself. There is no, I know the limitations in the family and
Okay.
in my friends.
Okay. ठीक है, तो बेसिकली उसने कुछ प्रॉमिस किया और बाद में उस प्रॉमिस को वो डिफाई कर रही है कि नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, यही ऐसा है. ओके, इज दैट सो?
Yes.
Okay. Now the thing is that how you have to go about is that you have to tell the girl, you know, and tell the boy as it is, that it is between you and your wife. Okay. What you say and what you do are two different things. Okay. क्या ऐसे ही चलने वाला है? Okay. What you say that you should do. कभी कभी कुछ लोग क्या होते हैं कि जो ड्रिंकिंग का जिनका होता है वो हैबिचुअल हो जाता है. ठीक है?
No, sir,
तो
she is not habitual. She is not habitual.
Okay.
Yes.
So then you have to basically the boy has to say that this is what I don't love and like about you. There are other aspects I like about you and love you. Focus more on it and see that the message comes कि at like you. देखिए कभी कभी क्या होता है कि आदमी अपनी आइडेंटिटी असर्ट करने के लिए ये काम करता है. ठीक है कि मैं तो ऐसे ही हूँ, मुझे एक्सेप्ट करो. ठीक है?
नहीं, she said I will change myself.
So give her time. Okay? No, please take your time. अब तो शादी हो चुका है ना. Now you cannot run away from it, right?
Sir, it is just a few days before.
अच्छा, शादी नहीं हुआ है, शादी नहीं हुआ है तो शादी अगर नहीं हुआ है, कमिटेड रिलेशनशिप नहीं है, तो इट इज वेरी गुड आइडिया. यू हैव टू अपने दिल पे हाथ रख के आपको बोलना है कि मेरे साथ एक ऐसी लड़की है जो कि कहती कुछ और है, करती कुछ और है, या वो ड्रिंक करती है, मुझे पसंद नहीं है, तो मुझे जाना चाहिए कि नहीं जाना चाहिए. यू हैव टू टेक अ कॉल, राइट? ओके, यू हैव टू टेक अ कॉल ऑन दैट कि मुझे ऐसे आदमी के साथ जाना चाहिए कि नहीं जाना चाहिए, who is not able to keep their words. और या अगर आपको it is only at your discretion. ठीक है? Only at the discretion of your boys and boy and girl.
Sir, one thing I want to say. Sir, I will take your phone number from madam.
Okay.
And can you consult with them?
Sure.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sure. Thank you, Shashi aunty. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so quite a long discussion we had here, and I hope
I'd like to say something.
Yes. Please.
First of all, thank you, Yukti, for bringing me in this place, and thankful to you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm also thankful to each one of you for sharing your part of life a little bit. You know, time is the biggest resource in this world. Time और नहीं आने वाला जितना है, तो आपने दिया आज के लिए मैं so grateful, right? Some problems can be solved by just sharing discussion. There are other problems that can be solved by a greater working together. And if you have, do connect with me and let me know, right? Yukti is the right person to lead me to you to me, right? Thank you, Yukti. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Is there anyone who would like to quickly share their learnings? We would like to bring you here on screen, as I have told. We would certainly like to know what you have learned and what you would like to implement. Can anyone would like to share? Anisha, your hand is raised. Shall I bring you? Come. You can unmute yourself. Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. One question I wanted to ask.
Just a sec. Yeah, can we all just convey our heartfelt, deepest gratitude, first of all, to Abhishek? And I'll be sharing with you the link. This video is live telecasted on the YouTube also. So I would like, quickly, every one of you just go there and share your learnings, so that I will bring, since not much time is left. So we will take two sharings, two people who can share. No more questions, guys, for now, because time, as Abhishek has said, is very, very valuable. So if you have any question, please ask on this YouTube channel video. We will get back to you for sure. Okay, don't worry about it. I will also connect you with Abhishek. I'll just share his website and other details also. You can always connect to Abhishek and you can ask. Okay, so everyone, can you please all go and start sharing, start just commenting in the box what have been your three biggest takeaway that you are gonna implement in your day-to-day life. Okay. Yeah, Manisha, now you can ask. This is the last question of this session today. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you to you and to Abhishek sir also that you have held this session. I just wanted to ask, people criticize and people try to put you down always, like few peers, some category people know they like to criticize and put you down always, their nature. So how to handle when we react, we feel hurt and we don't want to reply in their means negative way. Then
Right.
how to
Right.
handle them?
Yeah. So especially this happens in a close relationship कि वो आदमी तो और वो औरत तो घर में रहती है और वो तो कहीं निकल के जाएगी नहीं और उसकी आदत है वो क्रिटिसाइज कंप्लेंट करेगी और सुनना आपकी मजबूरी और आदत है राइट ओके आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते उसके लिए तो हाउ टू गो राइट सो अपने लिए एक अच्छी सी प्रेयर बनाइए ओके ओके so God forgive me for my mistakes. I don't know from which life past mistakes I'm getting all this. Forgive me for my mistakes and bless me with abundance of wealth, happiness, and relationships. You know, and say this the instant that you see that thing coming on to you. Okay, you just give it to God. So God bless me. God forgive me for my mistakes. I know that there's something which was of my past life or something is coming to me. Just say this that God forgive me for my mistakes and bless me with abundance, joy, love, and happiness, whatever you want to say, right? That will immediately detach you from their venom. Okay? That will immediately detach you. Okay? That will take you to God, who is giver of for every one of us, right? Okay?
Yes, sir.
And जब आप control में आ जाएंगे, and then you got to there are ways and means of handling this, right? आपको सिखाना पड़ेगा थोड़ा सा, ठीक है? कि कैसे करना है. उसके लिए आपको करना क्या है? You ignore the things, right? Ignore it. And जो मैंने आपको कहा कि आप अपनी तरफ से कंप्लेन कंडेम नहीं करके you start appreciating them. Okay? कुछ भी जो दिखता हो, ठीक है? कुछ भी जो दिखता डालना शुरू करिए, ठीक है? Things will start to change.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. So Manisha, you are since here on this hot seat, I would like to quickly ask you only, what have been your biggest takeaway that you are going to implement in your life from now onwards? Tell me.
Ma'am,
क्या सीखा?
yes, ma'am, in any situation or any relationship, first and foremost, you have to hold yourself responsible. And that once you hold responsible, then sir said like a paddle of the cycle. So you go forward and you take the step. So automatically the next person who is with you, where we have conflicts, he will also change. So that
Very nice. Very nice. Beautifully summarized everything, I would say.
Manisha, you got it right. That is the secret of being in control in relationship.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. God bless you. And you too, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. See, to be honest, we feel really very happy when we share our knowledge and students learn it, and then they share their results, or they just tell us also, like you have shared with us, that what you have learned. So it made us feel that yes, our time has been, well spent here, and you people have learned. So thank you so much, Manisha. Who is the next one who would like to quickly? I will take last one sharing. Anyone who wants, everyone, question के लिए सब हाथ उठाते हो, sharing के लिए नहीं उठाते हो, गलत बात है. Truly very, very bad. I don't want to set this. Yeah. Okay, Rupal. Come. You can unmute
Audible?
yourself here. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, for such a lovely session. And the three takeaways I would like to share is first, to avoid 3 C's in the relationship. So criticize, complain, and condemnation. So of course, that will be a mantra of the life. And another thing is powerful. You should always be vulnerable. So I learned the takeaway. It is good to be vulnerable. You generally resist. And powerful people can surrender, but weaks are defensive. So this is also like whenever you are in a relationship with your colleague or whatever, so you always have your point of view, but rather than to understand coming that he might be coming from another place altogether, so understanding, empathy, will take your relationship to another level. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Rupal.
Wonderful.
Thank you for awesome learnings.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Beautiful sharing by Rupal and Manisha. Thank you so much, everyone. So, yes, I have also noted down some of my big aha moment, in fact, and I would also like to share. Okay. Very quickly. Yeah, I always make notes of, yeah, the one thing that completely, in the beginning only when you said that only powerful people can surrender, weak are in defensive mode. I love that very much. This further strengthened my idea of surrendering. It's that only courageous people can surrender, because this idea I heavily promote. People, those who know me, my community members, they know me very well, that this is something I heavily ask them to surrender and practice let going, surrender to your mentor, surrender to your process. Just surrender. Okay, your life will be way beautiful if you just stop criticizing, complaining, condemning, of course, and surrender and get that awareness. Get that awareness, how you are breathing, how you are walking, talking, everything about your emotions. It will give you good thing. Now, my second biggest learning is pick 3 things that you want from other person, right things that they are doing, and appreciate them. And when in our daily life also, in our daily life, can we see more good things rather than seeing all negative aspects in a person or whatever is happening to you? That was a very good thing. And somebody here has messaged that if we do not look into eyes, what will happen? When you were telling, I think, Varsha, that be very present, look into the eyes and appreciate. See, I just want to ask one thing, not ask, basically, a person who has written there. Can you, the kind of a behavior you are doing with the other person, are you ready to accept that kind of a person for yourself? Do you like if people criticize you? You don't like, then why do you do that for others? And if you like that other person should look into your eyes also, because you want that all personal attention, then why can't you give back the same? Why can't you be, completely present, appreciate, and look into eyes? Start giving that and start
Yukti,
building it.
I'll share a beautiful exercise if you all can follow, especially with a pick of one
Sure.
person. Roll a newspaper in
Okay.
your hand like this. Roll a newspaper in your hand like this, right? Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and give that roll of newspaper to your other spouse also, when you're trying to improve your connection. And say, moment I don't pay attention to you, just pat me with this newspaper. Right? Okay. Play this 5-minute game. Okay. Play this 5-minute game. People will learn very quickly what need to do when you're talking.
वाह वाह, yeah. सारा ज्ञान एक तरफ, exercise एक तरफ is what I can say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the things that you have said, that instead of being correct, being useful. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing that you have shared, that we need to think over that. Are we useful, or we are just asking to be correct? And when it comes to relationship, we need to think from the other person point of view also, uh, and taking whole responsibility. This was I think this one, Yogesh has asked, when he said that he experienced financial anxiety because of the breach, right? And then being vulnerable is a strength, no doubt. This is my another more learning. So I'll be sharing all my learnings through email, guys, and much more. Not much time is left, but I have मेरा जो काफी लंबा बना है इस बार. Notes काफी लंबे हैं मेरे. Be open to the communication, be real, be authentic, right? If you want to have the space, you want space, your partner wants space, but still you want to have that beautiful relationship intact. Of course, we need to have some open communication. So yeah, there's abundance of learning, and I'm truly, truly thankful to you, Abhishek. I only know that how much busy you are, and since how long I was after you to come to the session, and you won't believe, for a moment today I thought, will you be able to make time, because it was going very hectic for you, and this just thought came, but then I just stopped this thought. I'm truly, truly grateful to you for taking time out, your precious time out. Thank you so much. Everyone, just take a deep breath in. We'll bring the session towards the end. Whatever your learnings has been, take a deep breath in, everyone, and bring your palms at the heart center, shoulders rolled back. Take a deep breath in and breathe out through your mouth, making a ha sound. Okay. So when emotions are high, intelligence is low, and the best way to release emotion is to release it through your mouth. Why? Because our mouth is expressive. We express our emotions, crying, laughing, kissing through our mouth only. So let's take 3 deep breaths, and we'll breathe out through our mouth, and we will smile. So there are 3 steps, everyone. First is you will breathe in through your nose deeply. Exhale through your mouth, making a ha sound, and smile. Let's do this. Take a deep breath in through your nose, everyone. Breathe out through your mouth, making a ha sound. Ha. Big ha sound, everyone. And smile. Second time. Inhale, everyone. Exhale through your mouth, making a big ha sound. Ha. Yes, open your mouth. Koi kanjusi nahi. And smile. Smile, Yogesh. Come on. Big smile I want to see. बत्ती सी दिखनी चाहिए. Yes, good. Better, Venkata. और थोड़ा सा. बिल्कुल end to end I want to see. Yes, Pradyumna. Good. Again, this is the last time. Let's give our best. Inhale through your nose, everyone. Exhale through your mouth. Big Hasan. And smile. This is better, Yogesh. Okay, everyone is so much smiling. I am loving this energy. Okay, never forget that. Use it. Use this, exercise also to release any emotions at times you find building up in you, right? And don't forget here that I will be reviewing for sure your comments. So make sure that you do that. You can share the video also to the people, those who are here. So thank you all. Thank you so much. Stay